Hello, these are new paid games on Steam for 1st April 2024. I'll leave links to the Steam store page for all of these games in the description, so you can check them out and see if they're worth buying, and in case I play any of them, I'm also gonna post links to gameplay without commentary. First game, Irreversible. Atmospheric, looter shooter, noir western. Is it like a extraction shooter? Like you kill stuff, these like zombie looking creatures, and then you also loot weapons, and then what? Can you just use, do they have durability, and then when you use everything you have to use other weapon? I don't know. It's a single player game, partial controller support, and it's $2.69. Harukis Journey, 2D platformer, casual platformer adventure. Okay, it's this simple looking 2D platformer. Like you just go around and the kunai is drawn, so I assume you kill enemies with this like a ranged weapon, right? Maybe. It's a single player game, full controller support. It requires controller and it's $4.99. Chamberflame, early access action roguelike RPG. Okay, so it's like a survivor or like level based survivor. It's like a bullet hell for sure. So you just kill enemies, you loot items, and then you can probably craft stuff. What was that crafting window? Or like a, maybe like a codex window or something. And there's bosses. Okay. It's a single player game, full controller support, and it's $5.77. Magic Boutique of Royal Blue. Early access Magic Fantasy Q 2D. Okay, so you play like a witch, and there's this town, and you need to collect items and do what? You can craft stuff. You can craft this maid uniform, and then do you wear it or do you sell it? You can place it on these like mannequins, right? Okay, they have stats, and then you just need to craft more and more and more. Okay, it's a single player game. There's a free demo and it's $10.61. TD Designer, roguelike tower defense card battle strategy. Yes, it's tower defense game, but which part of this tower defense like you design? Like, is it the towers or like is it the path? Oh no, wait, you place the enemies. No, wait, so you are the enemy. No, wait. So you place these orcs and creatures, and then the adventurers are attacking, and then you have to defend. So you are the tower defense. I guess that makes sense. It's a single player game. There's a free demo and it's $3.59. Tower of Grimoiria, early access tower defense strategy roguelike. Let's fit this angle. Okay, so it's a tower defense game. There's lots of spells and different towers. It's like a 3D. Oh, you have this like a character that you control. In this case it was mage, so you can also attack them like together with towers. So I assume between the rounds you can like place the towers, and then while the round lasts you can also attack. It's a single player game for $4.99. Loot Goblins, early access battle royale multiplayer PvP. Okay, so that's a multiplayer game with goblins. You have to kill each other and then loot each other, and then whoever stays the last. It looks simple and silly with not much attacks. Or like inventory. Is there even inventory? Or like how do you like get power-ups? Like what do you loot? Okay, it looks like this. You loot to gold. It's online PvP, full controller support, and it's $9.75. Earth, Fire and Wind, spectacle fighter, magic open world action RPG. Okay, so is this PvP or PvE? Could be both, right? So you just go around and throw spells at each other, or like at NPCs. It's single player game, land PvP. Okay, it's $14.79. Breakthrough, action 3D controller, single player 3D fighter. So you play it like this robot, you can fly and stuff, and there is few buttons on the left and right. So it's like a survivor. This looks like a boss fight, right? Then these glowing things looks like items that you can loot. Then you just need to kill them. That's a lot of swords equipped. So maybe like those are equipable, like 6 equipable swords or weapons or whatever. It's a single player game, partial controller support, and it's $1.99. The Zombie Wave, casual action tower defense shooter FPS. So I assume you have to place this barricade and then just pick a weapon and then shoot the zombies that are coming over. Probably. And there's also this turret that's placed. And you have bombs and stuff. It's a single player game, partial controller support, and it's $6.89. Deitydead Elder Trial. Action roguelike top-down shooter bullet hell. Okay, so it's a survivor game. Just kill everything on the screen, level up, get new spells and upgrades. It's a single player game for $3.49. Relationship Anarchy. Procedural generation mystery experimental 2D. So you play like this fox, then you go around and talk with people, and then you need to connect how they're related. Wait, there was obese, like a tag on the left. How is that like related? Like he's obesely related to I don't know. Anyway, single player game, and it's $13.79. Drevepsina. Strategy RTS level editor action RTS score. Okay, so it's like a strategy resource based building. So you just build these like simple looking houses and then you spawn the units. And then I guess you have to defeat the enemy. Oh yeah, so you just have to spawn as many units as possible. And then conquer the whole level or map. It's a single player game. There's a free demo and it's $4.99. Invaders 360 action arcade shooter looter shooter 3D. Also, it's like a Space Invaders game, but kinda 3D. It's not full 3D. You just spin like in 360, like around this. Oh, wait, there's different game modes. Okay. And there's lots of upgrades that you can get on weapons. This looks like a ball of hell. Are you supposed to dodge all of these, or like do you have shield? I don't know. It's a single player game, full controller support, and it's $7.80. Finally free. Adventure point and click 3D isometric dark. So it's slightly horror-ish. It's like point and click, and there's enemies that you need to kill, and you probably have to go around walking and stuff to interact with. It's a single player game and it's $2.69. Cosmic Tankinator. Action RPG strategy 2D fighter war game. So it's battle between tanks. You have this tank and you need to kill everyone on the screen. So it's like a PvP maybe. It's a single player game and it's $2.66. So you need to kill AIs. The Book by the Blue. Casual horror exploration dark single player. Okay, so just casual horror stuff, the usual. It's dark and you just go around and find stuff that you need to interact with. It's a single player game for $4.99. Art of Stunt, sports racing, motorbike, motocross physics. Okay, so you have the background. This looks so confusing, like you're not clear, like if you need to jump on the left or right because of the camera angle. So I'm not sure which one is the platform that you need to jump on, right? Yeah, seems so. It's a single player game for $1.79. Code has price, programming, automation, turn-based tactics. So you play this like a froggy and then you have to input the code on the left and then the froggy does whatever you put, right? So you can move and shoot and repeat the steps. It's a single player, there's a free demo, and it's 5:30. Exit 13 Gallery Escape. Psychological horror single player horror 3D. So it's horror game, it's not dark. There's like stuff moving around left and right. There was a one frame jump scare or something. Okay, well that's super bright for a horror game. It's a single player full controller support and it's $2.99. The Dark Realm. Action roguelike bullet hell roguelike difficult. Okay, so it looks like Survivor, kinda. Just kill everything on the screen. But the levels look different, so maybe it's level based. And then I guess you level up and pick loot. There's loot. Oh yeah, there's a lot of loot. It's a single player game, full controller support, and it's $5.91. Perfect poses. Precision platformer, difficult funny physics. So you have to climb up on these platforms and then you have to match like the position of these like incoming platforms so you can pass and not get knocked out. It's a single player game, there's a free demo and it's $4.24. Dungeons and Cardboards, tactical RPG, roguelike dungeon crawler. So it's like a base, how is it called, tabletop game? You have, it's like a turn-based strategy, right? I'm not sure like which controls, like which creatures you control. Maybe it's like a multiplayer and then you're yellow and someone else is green and someone else is red and blue and stuff like that. No, it's a single player, so those are AIs. And it's $1.99. Quantum Drive, racing, medical sim, automobile sim, 3D. I don't know what's quantum. This looks like a normal racing. Either they don't know what quantum means or I don't know what quantum means. But I don't see anything different than like a normal racing. It's a single player game for $1.39. Ario, adventure action Metroidvania. Okay, so it's kind of 2D. I mean, the camera is locked this way and you can't really go up and down. It seems more like in depth. Oh wait, there's this game mode where you can shoot at enemies. So it's like kind of platformer also. Just go around and kill stuff and oh, there's also a boss. Okay, it's a single player game for control support and it's $11.51. Roll it to the end. Level editor asynchronous multiplayer puzzle. What does that mean? Like you can play multiplayer but like not at the same time? I think so. So you make a level and then you play like a dice and then you need to land at the end spot with like a same value, right? Like it's shown, like if it's shown 1, you need to land at the one side of the dice. It's a single player game, partial controller support, and it's $3.74. Unspoken, horror, atmospheric, psychological horror trailer. Okay, so it's dark, horror. You're probably escaping from stuff. You have a gun, so you can kill stuff. And it's usual, just walk around and find stuff to interact with. It's doesn't say, but probably single player game, and it's $2.99. Protocol Delta, action arcade twin stick shooter 2D retro. Wait, so you're playing like what? Oh, you can dash through enemies. You don't really have a weapon, but like you have this shield and then you need to bump into enemies. Oh, never mind, now you have a laser. It looks like a bullet hell. Like later, not at the beginning, but there's a lot of enemies. It's kind of like a survival game. Maybe you can like pick an upgrade when you level up, like, when you start to level. It's a single player game, full controller support, and it's $2.54. Vectored Armada. Building spaceships, tactical auto battler 2D. Okay, so you can build your own ship, and then you can attach the weapons and stuff, and you can build a whole arm, like a huge spaceship. And then you have to battle the AI. Okay. It's a single player game and it's $14.79. And those are all bad news today, and I guess I'll see you tomorrow for more. Okay, see ya.